Ants.
Yeah, he does a lot with crickets and ants and.
Yeah. The answer.
Really good.
Are the ants smoked?
It's not even crunchy or anything.
It's just meant to add a citrus tone to it, but I can ask if they smoke these. Sometimes they.
It's ants.
Yeah, he does a lot with crickets and ants and.
Yeah. The answer.
Really good.
Are the ants smoked?
It's not even crunchy or anything.
It's just meant to add a citrus tone to it, but I can ask if they smoke these. Sometimes they.
It's ants.
We didn't told you. We didn't told you. This is the book of Ezekiel 4, and I'm going to start at verses 7. It says, "And thou shalt set thy face towards the seas of Jerusalem, and thy arm should be uncovered, and thou shalt prophesy against it. And behold, I will lay bands upon thee, and thou shalt not turn thee from one side to another, till thou hast ended the days of thy siege. And thou shalt also take unto thee wheat and barley and beans and lentils and millet and fitches, and put them in one vessel, and make thee bread thereof, according to the number of the days that thou shalt lie upon thy side. 390 days thou shalt eat thereof." All right, I want to say shalom. All praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders, the apostles, the great millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Knows in the gospel, broad of understanding of Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, wherever they may be. This is just something real quick. It's not going to be a long lesson at all. As you've seen in this video.
Yeah, he does a lot with crickets and ants and.
Yeah. The answer.
I forgot what movie. She played in a few movies, man. I can't recall. I think matter of fact, she played in Black Panther. Yeah, she played in Black Panther, the Wakanda Forever, the first one. She played in other few movies too. Don't know her name, but you know, shit. Clearly, she could be a Hamite eating ants, and then again, she could just be a fucking Jake, or she could be just a black ass Edomite. You know, could be a Jake. Not gonna take that away, but regardless of that, this is the new wave of the future. This is the new world order. Okay, and Cotton Swab said it. He said, "Look, man, they're gonna replace this current food, and they're gonna have this new protein-ready meat, bugs, this new plant-based shit." Okay, because the key is to do away with all the farming. Okay, they want to do away with all the farming, and this is why Gates is buying up all this land here in America, because they want to set up manufacturing plants, and they want to build on this land. That way, your food comes from a factory, a laboratory. Okay, literally creating food inside of plastic pouches in in laboratories, man. Okay, you're not gonna have your homegrown farm food that's shipped to the grocery store and you buy it, and you know you having some real some 100% beef or bison meat or bison burgers. No, you're gonna be eating artificial shit. This is what the Lord said: if those days were not cut short, no flesh should be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days were cut short, because according to the scriptures, the Most High gives us our dietary laws of what we can eat and what we can't eat. Now, there are certain insects you can eat, such as grasshoppers, okay, locusts, and so forth like that. You actually can eat those because those are lawful and they're full of protein. But ants, spiders, roaches, things like that, those are things that we're not supposed to consume. But according to this new world order, that's going to be the primary food source, man. Okay, so your bacon cheeseburgers or your turkey bacon burgers could be ant bacon or whatever the hell it may be. And I just made that up. But regardless of it, it's still going to be not ethical around the laws of Yahweh, Shimi Yahweh Shai. Give me one moment, brothers. Slack you, man. But anyway, so the food you're getting ready to eat, even the food we eat now, is all jacked up. It's not real. It's artificial. Okay, it's nothing real about it. It's all chemically enhanced. And that's why the population is all sick. And this heathen right here is talking about, oh, it tastes good. It tastes good. How can you even, but you eating it on top of some fruit, though, you know? And it's just the reason why the Most High has to come back and destroy this place. But also the scriptures say that, hey, we should eat deadly things and we should basically not die from it. Okay, going into these GMOs and all this other stuff. Because technically, we should have been up out of here. We should have been gave up the spirit eons ago. Okay, so this place is getting ready to be destroyed. But this is the new world. This is what you people walked yourselves into. Okay, this is what's going to be on your children's menu at school. bugs. A Monday, you know how they had Monday meatloaf, Tuesday turkey, you know, Taco Tuesday, Taco Thursday, whatever, fucking Turkey Thursdays. You know what the hell you was getting, mystery meat. Shit, you gonna have Roach Monday, fucking Crab Tuesday, Ant Wednesday, fucking fuck around, you eating actual dirt on Fridays. Saturdays you may be eating fucking goddamn a dead dog. Who knows, man? You know, eating bugs and so forth, eating dragonflies and all that shit. Nah, man. You know that, but that's the way the world is coming to, and you can look it up. Look up the Great Reset, man, by this dude Cotton Swab, Claus Schwab. Look it up and see what they want to do away with all this food. They want to bring in this protein based bug shit, man. Bugs are gonna be your source of calcium now, and Lord knows whatever else. Okay, and it says here, and the meat which thou shalt eat should be by weight, 20 shekels a day. From time to time shalt thou eat it, and thou shalt drink also water by measure, and the sixth part of a hin. And from that time to time thou shalt drink, and thou shalt eat it as barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with the dung that come out of the men in their sight. Shit. Okay, eating shit, literally. And Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their bread defiled among the Gentiles will I drive them. And this is really a definitely fulfillment of that. It says, then said I, Lord Yahweh, behold, my soul have not been polluted, from my youth even unto now have I not eaten of that which died of itself, or is torn in pieces, neither came there abominable flesh into my mouth. Then said unto me, lo, I have given thee cow's dung for men's dung. So basically I give you cow shit for man's shit, and thou shalt prepare thy bread with therewith. And moreover, he said unto me, son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem. And the Most High had the prophets doing bugged out shit, man. But it was all to get a point across, okay? It was all to show what the nation of Israel will be doing, because the prophets were direct representations of the nation of Israel. So the prophets had to do things that seemed out of pocket. They wasn't wrapped too tight, like Apostle Tahar said. Look, in order to be in this thing, you got to be a little off, okay? And clearly, man, these men was full with the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. To the average person, they would be considered crazy or bugged out. Because when you look at this, like, I got to eat cow shit? But this is a representation of the shit we eating today. This is how bad the food is. And you clearly see this woman eating straight trash, man. You see? And it says here, and I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem because the food shortages. All this news with synthetic way of thinking on the fact that there are food shortages, supply shortages. They're going to blame it all on that. In fact, this is all done by design. And they should drink water by measurement with astonishment that they may want bread and water and be astonished with one another and consume away for their iniquity. But all this is really done because we went off, man. All right, and I mean, it's getting bad, brothers. And you can't deny it, man. We have a dietary law according to the scriptures, and you think Esau's going to follow that? Fuck no. Okay? So, this is the book of Leviticus, the 11th chapter. Actually, Deuteronomy 14 and 21 goes into it too. We can read the one in Deuteronomy real quick, because it pretty much lays out the same account. But this is Deuteronomy 14 and 3. It says here, thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. Ants are very abominable. You're not supposed to eat no goddamn ant. It says, these are beasts which ye should eat: the ox, the sheep, and the goat, the hart, and the roebuck, and the fallow, and the deer, and the wild goat. And this just gives you more even account. And pygarg, I can look that up real quick. Pygarg. Which means a clean animal, kind of antelope or gazelle, perhaps a mountain goat. Okay, a mountain goat, but it's still in the family of a goat. Okay. It says, and a wild oxen and camois, and every beast that parteth the hoof, and cleaveth the cleft into two claws, and cheweth the cud among the beasts that ye should eat. Nevertheless, ye should not eat of them that chew the cud, or them that divide the cloven foot, as the camel, and this gives you a better account, as the camel and the hare, which is the rats, rabbits, okay, your particular rabbits and so forth, squirrels and shit. It says in the coney, for they chew the cud, but divide not the hoof, therefore they are unclean unto you. And the swine, because it divided the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud, it is unclean unto you. And ye should not eat their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass. Yet ye should eat of all that are in the water, all that have fins and scales ye should eat, and whatsoever have not fins and scales ye may not eat, it is unclean in you. And of all the clean birds you should eat, but these are of they which ye should not eat: the eagle, the ostrich, the osprey, the glede, the kite, and the vulture of his kind, and every raven after his kind. And you got niggas that eat these things, man. And the owl, and the nighthawk, and the cuckow, and the hawk after its kind. And the Lord told you not to eat these things because they have their particular purpose. These aren't bad creatures. They just have their own purpose. Okay? It says the little owl, the great owl, the swan, the pelican, the gear eagle, and the cormorant, and the stork, and the heron after her kind, and the lapwing, and the bat. And every creeping thing that flieth is unclean unto you. They should not be eating, okay? But of the clean fowls ye may eat. But it says, but ye should not eat anything that died of itself, and thou should give it unto the stranger that is in thy gates, that he may eat it, or thou mayest sell it into an alien. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy power. And thou should not seed a kid from his mother's milk. Okay, like a kid goes into like a goat, I believe a kid is like a goat or a sheep or a lamb, something to that nature. You see what I'm saying? You got to give it time to grow up, to nurture it before you can consume it and slay it. You don't just eat it when it comes out the belly, no. But hey, it says you can sell unclean shit to the heathen. So brothers out there that like to fish a lot, catch some catfish, go sell that shit to Moab, man. Let them eat that because they're abominable anyway. Hey, we not supposed to be eating these things, man. Okay, now grasshoppers and locusts, those things are lawful to eat. The scriptures goes into that. But shit she's eating, ants, the new dietary menu that's coming out, you don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole, because for one thing, you'll get sick and die, and the Lord bring judgment on you, you know? So, this is Leviticus 11, and I'm going to start at verses 21. It says, yet these may ye eat of every flying, creeping thing that goeth upon all four, which have legs above their feet to leap withal upon the earth. Even these of them ye may eat: the locust, which is the grasshopper after his kind, and the bald locust after his kind, and the beetle after his kind, and the grasshopper after his kind. But all other flying, creeping things which have 4 feet should be an abomination unto you. Period. So you ain't supposed to be eating no fucking ants, no spiders, no crabs, none of that stuff, man, all right? Anyway, I'm going to end it there, brothers. Past my bedtime, all praises and glory on this due to Yahweh, Shemi Habushai, Shalom, and the Bible Ball.
It's really good.
Are the ants smoked?
It's not even crunchy or anything.
It's just meant to add a citrus tone to it. But I can ask if they smoke these. Sometimes they
Taste it.
It's ants.
Yeah, he does a lot with crickets and ants and...
yeah. The
cricket
answer, I heard
It's really good.
Are the ants smoked?
It's not even crunchy or anything.
it's just meant to add a citrus tone to it. But I can ask if they smoke these. Sometimes they
It's ants.
Yeah, he does a lot with crickets.
That's that chick from Us. Now that I know that, I think that's that chick from Us. Yeah, she may be a Jake, but who cares? She may be a Hamite too. But regardless of it, man, our people are through. The heathens are through too. But anyway, with that, Shalom and the Bible Ball.